Show.
This one Rita here. You know the vibes. We got
Kings versus Queens. Saturday, October 17th, 5 p.m. Eastern, live and for free, only on Caffeine. Go ahead now, you can finish what you were saying.
We got Queens versus Kings. Saturday, 10/17, live and for free, only on Caffeine at 5 p.m. Eastern.
That delivery just wasn't right. You know what
because
I'm saying?
you cut me off, and I'm
yeah.
like, what is going on here? Like, you don't, I just don't have time for it. Like, you know, Anywho.
Yeah.
We got,
this is it.
We got 40 Bars
this
versus Sue Surf. They are headlining this card. This battle, man, it's been a long back and forth. There's been a lot of, you know, back and forth talk on Twitter. There's been diss track made. Shout out to 40. You know, it's been a lot going on. We finally getting this battle.
Yeah.
I'm excited. How do you feel?
I'm glad Surf decided to give her the opportunity to stand in front of him. You know what I'm saying? It was on Twitter. She put it out there. She said Surf won't take the battle, whatever. He finally said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Kings versus Queens. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He had the messed up performance versus Lux. He felt like, you know what? I owe the people one. Let me go ahead, get Shorty out the way. Like, 40 is...
It's a shame. It's such a shame. You know, these monumental moments, Surf. You get Lux and you mess up. Did 40 do that against Hustle?
No, but she surely did it against Jazz. And then she surely did it again against Jazz.
That wasn't her fault. That was not her fault.
The first Jazz battle wasn't nobody in the ring but her.
You said again.
Oh, yeah, I was getting into the second one.
You said again,
yeah.
But again, your man Surfy gets this monumental moment and he messes up. All of a sudden, he's prepared for a 40 bars.
You know who Surf Little Sis is? You know who he does After Dark with?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's a little different. Just imagine if Surf
she's not going to be there. She's confirmed she's not going to be there.
I know.
There should be none of that pressure
I
that they say is in the building. She shouldn't have those shades on, as she said. Those were her words. She's not going to wear no shades. She wears her shades for certain reasons.
Yeah.
They won't be.
Surf explain the reasons.
She'll listen.
He explained the reasons.
Dress accordingly. Okay.
Yeah. What's that mean?
All black.
All black for
all
what?
Black.
For her own services. Casket sharp. That's what we gonna call her.
Services. I hope she bring out the netted hat and all that.
How does 40 Bars beat Sue Surf? How? Tell me how. Is she a better rapper than Sue Surf?
Beat 40 Bars. Tell me how.
No. See, I'll let you do that earlier. No.
You have to explain to me how Sue Surf beats 40 Bars.
Okay, let me ask you. Who's the A side?
40.
On URL?
40.
On URL?
For me, it's 40.
No, all right.
For me, it's 40.
Let's talk about all of us with
I
normal.
don't want to hear none of that. For me, it's 40.
Listen, I like 40. Shout out to 40. Shout out to We'd Like to Know. I love her show. Y'all know, you know 40. We tune in all the time. You know that. This uphill climb. This one here, like, your only hope is if Surf jerseys. And I don't think that's going to happen. I think Surf, again, very intelligent businessman, knows what he's doing. He said on primetime.
What does business mind have to do with it? Please
I'm glad you asked that.
Please explain.
Caffeine is the new wave. URL and Caffeine, that partnership is doing very well.
Okay.
Lots of people talking about the Caffeine wave, the bag, yada, yada, yada.
Get into it.
So Caffeine has seen Sue Surf on No. Wasn't the best thing.
Okay.
Wasn't the best thing. No showed the face-offs. Then came in there and gave us a round.
I thought this was a smart businessman you speak of.
Right, but the thing is, he dropped the ball. He had his material, he dropped the ball. So now this is the redeeming quality.
Terrible. This sounds terrible.
Okay.
Sounds terrible.
Redeeming quality. He's been in the URL bubble. He's been there. He was the one that started the talk of the echo. She don't know nothing about that. She don't know nothing about
That's
that.
A problem.
It is a problem.
She don't know nothing about that, but I don't think that would have distracted her.
You don't think 40 Bars, who's known for having Team 40 there to support. Shout out Team 40, they pull up for everything 40 has going on. How you think 40 Bars gonna do? Ain't no Team 40.
I think she's gonna do very well. I think
Why?
she's gonna be able. I think she's gonna be able to get through her material clean in this bubble without having to stop, pause, that right there may be a bit of a distraction for certain people. So I think she's not going to have to stop, pause for crowd reaction and none of that. She's going to be able to get clean through her material.
Okay.
Now, explain to me how long these surf rounds are going to be, because he tends to, literally write half the time. And bring back the whole scheme, the whole round, the whole beginning. How we going to, what kind of rounds are we going to get? Are we going to get full rounds, or is he going to, just keep rewinding and bringing it back? I didn't know we was back in the 90s with the tape deck and the pencil and all that. Like, I didn't know that's what we was doing.
I hear you.
I mean, that's been going on for a long time. I'm not down with that. If you're supposed to be contracted for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you better not be bringing back whole schemes from the top.
Okay, I hear you with the bringing from the top. I hear you, and I knew that was coming. All right, listen, the Lux performance, I'm gonna give you that.
It's not even a Lux performance. This is something that's been going on all throughout his career.
But that's the thing. When you have a fire scheme or a fire bar and the crowd won't be quiet, Sue Surf the one to tell y'all, shut up, let me rap.
Yeah, but they don't bring it all the way back.
Because
you don't need to bring it back because we reacted to it and we liked it. We understand. Sometimes there's certain things that
y'all
can
jump
be brought
early
back,
sometimes.
but he will bring back everything. So that means your round was half the time because you brought back your whole round.
No, that he don't bring back the whole round.
He'll bring back his whole round.
No,
You're crazy.
Cut it out. You're exaggerating now.
I'm exaggerating.
You're hoping for the best. At the end of the day, this is Sue Surf's house.
I'm hoping that his wordplay is better than hers.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
Because I feel like she's gonna style on him something crazy with the wordplay.
So 40 bars can come in there and out-rap
you
Sue Surf.
shitting me? You know who? That's that Boston talk. You get what I'm saying? She already hit the game. So if he can out wordplay her, I'm hoping that can happen. So you can have something. Because the rest of this card is looking.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it in
kind of spooky.
I'm gonna put it in subtitles for you. How about that? Like
reaching.
Listen, cut it out, man. Like
reaching.
What's
the little wish joints you reach and try and grab on and hold on to a wish? What are you doing?
When Surf is standing in front of 40, right? 40 tends to, unfortunately, have her more lackluster performances when she is clearly the B-side. When she is not so she's a star, let me make that very clear. But when the other person is just as big or a little bit bigger, that's when we tend to see the lower level or lackluster 40 performances.
I
want to see how she's standing
with her versus Hustle though.
Okay, that's one battle.
Okay, but I'm saying I don't think we saw.
Okay, but did we see it versus Jazz?
More recently.
Okay.
Did we see it versus? How long ago was that? More
Summer
recently.
Impact? Did we see it in there?
2-on-2, and she explained in her battle versus Hustle that those issues were not her fault.
Okay, so
you admitted to that.
So let's
be all the way clear here.
So you blame E-Heart too?
E-Heart. I'm just saying.
No. I say what she said.
Let's just be clear here. In more recent history, when it came to that battle with Hustle, she came very prepared. I feel like she understands that she cannot play around anymore with her brand and her name and her position in battle rap. She can't come in here and stumble and choke and have those type slip-ups. When it comes to a big battle like a Hustle, like a Surf, she needs to come fully prepared and she needs to be on her A game. Forget being on a B side. She needs to be on her A game.
Right. The funny part is
I think she now understands, everybody's young, everybody goes through things, that learning period. Now she's learned some things and she knows how to move now. She knows how to work.
Now, 40, a 9-10-year veteran. Now Kings versus Queens versus Sue Surf. Now the light switch.
Listen, things happen.
40 is a star. Let me give 40 a fly because I like 40. I think she is super dope, and this is the headline match. Like if you're saying Kings versus Queens, regardless of how people feel about Surf, Surf is king of URL. And regardless of how people feel about 40, yeah, he is. And regardless of how people feel about 40.
Shout out to Tay-Rock.
Yeah, listen, Tay-Rock is the gun bar king in the face of URL.
He's the king of URL.
Right, what I'm saying is, Rock is the face of URL, but Surf is the king. Rock will battle 5, 6, 8 times a year. He's holding it down.
And be fire. And won't choke.
Right.
Like, what are we doing here?
Right.
You can't be the king and you only show your face maybe 1 or 2 times.
You know what's funny?
That don't work.
Yo, and you know what's funny? So, for that, why is he headlining?
The thing is, Surf causes a whole lot of hoopla when he goes on Twitter and tweets the craziness sometimes that he tweets.
He knows how to sell a battle.
Go live on Instagram. And it may just be a regular live, but he end up talking about battle rap. The way he looks at things and views things and speaks on things, it causes a whole lot of hoopla. That's why you may view him as the king. Don't get me wrong, his name is up there, but when we're talking king, I look at a Tay-Rock who battles all the time, very consistent.
So you're more...
That's the king to me.
Okay, so you're more with the outside. Like, and I can respect that. Like, the thing is, I can respect it. Like, I don't have an argument, but I look at Rock as more of the face of URL. He's the one... The king don't go out and fight everybody who say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to work your way there. There are people that Tay-Rock has battled that would never even get to mention having a conversation about asking for a Sue Surf battle.
Shout out to Tay-Rock for knowing his position and knowing
Right, no, shout out to Rock, because Rock is outside at all times, but he's not on this card, so we're not talking about that. At the end of the day, the point that I was making was this battle makes sense. 40 is queen of the ring. Surf is king of URL, so kings versus queens. But I think that this is a setup. If this had been in the boxing ring in New York, queen of the ring, like at her house, I think that it would have been better. The fact that it's not only in URL, in Surf's backyard, in URL house, but it's in that URL bubble, and those stars, the big names, the kings and queens, they're used to having things their way. When you get there and you're like, oh, I need my Team 40 behind me. And they say, no, 40, it's you and one person. Now, don't get me wrong. 40 is a rapper. She's a professional. But when the last time somebody told 40 no? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
do you know?
The point, she hasn't had to. She hasn't been at an event where she couldn't bring Team 40. Surf had the experience.
It's literally the people buying the tickets to get into the event. What do you mean she can't bring? They're buying the tickets to get in. They have no choice but to allow them in.
Right. And
what do you mean?
No, she has people on stage, whatever. Like, you know how Team 40 gets. She has her fans, but she also has her literal team that are with her. When it's pick one, and that's it. And it's like, oh no, I need all five.
I think she'll be fine.
I'm sure. I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will.
She's a big girl now. But again.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. She learned that.
You learn.
She just learned that. Yeah.
She's a big girl now. She may not need that whole team there. It's like, yo, I'm coming in here to kill bull, and that's it.
Okay. So if there's any issues, she will be solely responsible. Which you're agreeing to that. It won't be, oh, she didn't have such behind her. She didn't have enough time to prep.
As an excuse, such and such wasn't behind her. That's not an excuse for me.
Do you know that 40 Bars has a battle 2 weeks after Sue Surf? Did you know that versus Hope Trilly?
I do.
So the proximity, you don't think that causes no problems?
I'm more concerned with Surf choking. I'm sorry. I think she's more worried about Surf than she is with her battle 2 weeks later.
So she's looking past Hope Trilly for the Surf battle. Okay, and I mean, to be honest, if I'm 40
and I'm
or
not
I'm
going to
Team 40,
say she's just completely looking past it. I'm saying on a level of what's more important, Surf is more important.
Oh yeah,
it's more important for her to get Surf out of
here and show that she can compete.
She went out of her way to go after him on Twitter.
Yep.
She made a diss track.
She sold this fight.
She definitely did.
I'll put it this way: if this goes the way I think it's going to go, she earned this ass whooping. Like, she did everything she could to get him to come outside, and now he's outside. We just saw this.
I want to say, I don't want to hear no, you a bitch. I don't want to hear no, suck my. I don't want to hear no.
He already told you.
I don't want to hear none of that.
He already told you. He not coming there to talk about her butt and to tell her to perform acts and all that. He said, I'm going to come in there, I'm going to knock your effing head. That's what he told her.
Hopefully he can.
That's what he told her. Like,
hopefully he can.
Let me tell you something.
Her wordplay doesn't outdo
who the last person, ironically too, Chess was on his mission for Shine. Sometimes you get what you asked for and it don't go how you thought.
I think in that situation, we kind of knew that Chess wasn't going to win that war. He wasn't going to win that war. No matter when that battle happened, he just was not going to win that battle.
So no matter the circumstances, you got 40 beating Surf no matter what.
Yeah.
Wow. So if this was big stage, 2,000 people, you got 40 beating
this
Surf.
battle, you mean right now in this day and time?
If this battle was happening, if Kings versus Queens was in Charlotte.
Yep, I had 40 beating Surf.
Oh
her
my
wordplay.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What else?
Shock factor.
What shock factor?
Her if this was 2,000 people.
What shock factor?
Her team.
What shock factor?
Her shock factor. She has bars that has shock factors sometimes, and it makes people go crazy. They don't see it coming. So yeah.
Like what? Can you give an example?
Her team. Again, you keep playing with my brain cells like I don't smoke mad loud. But her team versus his team. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
You know they both have really big teams. But I feel like her team is just very, very extra. They're very extra. They make sure they sell out the event. They make sure the event is sold out.
That is a fact. If this was in a venue, they would probably need 3,000 a venue to help 3,000 or 4,000 people. Because Team 40 and Team Surf, that's $1,500, $2,000 by themselves.
Exactly.
Not to mention the rest of the card.
Exactly.
But the thing is, you talking about this wordplay, that. What else is she gonna do? So let's say she comes in there and flips the word supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Great, that'll be amazing. What else? We've seen people who can rap be in this room and it's not that good of a battle. They be on the losing end.
I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had, and it somewhat stems also from what happened at Royalty when they sat down and they talked to each other across that table. When Jay Black was there.
You were standing right there too.
Yeah, I was there. I was in the room. But yeah, there's a lot that needs to be discussed, and I feel like 40 is the right person to articulate certain matters and break it down and also diss Surf and the guys at the same time. I feel like she's the right person to do that.
You think so?
Yes.
I
feel like she's the right person to attack that issue that they discussed.
Okay.
Or let me say the issues, because there were a few things that were discussed. She's the right person to attack them, because certain things that Surf discussed wasn't just about 40. It was about female battle rappers as a whole. So I feel like she's the right person to break certain things down and explain it to him, and also get him out of here with some of his theories.
I hear you. I mean, it sounds so good, like the way you explain it. But at the end of the day, she got to go in there and execute against one of the biggest names in battle rap. I don't see how it happens.
Same as him. He has to execute against one of the biggest names in female battle rap.
Right. I understand that. And, shout out.
And not only that, he has to be motivated to do so, or else he'll choke.
But I think he is. Even if he
has 9 months prep, even if, things like that,
You just relying on this lust battle.
I like to hate me.
I like that.
Surf is nothing personal, okay? It's Queens over everything, right?
I hear you. But listen, the good part is this. At the end of the day, this is the main event.
Okay.
When this battle is over, I mean, I don't know, maybe you and 40 and all the other queens, y'all can get together if y'all want to go, I don't know, hit an IHOP or something and figure out what went wrong. That's the best thing I can tell you. Like, IHOP, TGI Fridays, something like that.
40.
Yeah, but when
I feel like it's beneath 40.
Not when you already 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. It's right at our level. Sue Surf 2-1, man. Sue Surf 2-1.
2-1
and 10-17.
I got 40. Just
So you have. Let me make sure I got this right too, because since you won't bet,
it's funny. It's very funny. Like you said, like, well, the females could possibly win 2 of the matches.
Right, maybe 2.
Yada yada.
Maybe 2.
You haven't picked a female yet.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't picked the female yet.
I did. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm predicting all the guys.
Publicly.
Yeah, no, I'm predicting all the guys to win. But there are 2 battles that I think the females could win. So,
again,
we'll
it's
see.
4-3. Queen of the Ring.
0 chance of that. 0 chance the women win 4 battles.
30 Surf. There's a possibility that she could 30 Surf. Fix your face.
30 Surf.
Fix your face.
Lux didn't 30 Surf.
30 Surf, yeah.
Does 40 have more wordplay than Lux?
30 Surf.
Does 40 have more wordplay than Lux?
She constructs her material differently.
Dare you.
She constructs her material differently.
Does she?
So his style, a little bit different than what 40 does, okay?
What is 40?
A little bit different, and she gets into the shits, okay?
Are you kidding me?
She's still busting them things, and you know what I'm saying? She's still in the streets with her bars. So it is what it is.
Did you know that they had to call Lux to fully load that night? Are you kidding me?
Listen.
Are you kidding me?
Listen.
Are you
she
kidding
can go
me?
all the way there.
Listen.
She can go all the way
there's
there.
There's zero chance of her 30th surf.
I
would bet you on that.
It's a possibility.
I'll bet you on that.
It's a possibility.
I'll bet you on that.
You just want to bet on everything.
You damn right. You start talking foolishness. 30 surf?
Foolishness.
Who has 30 surf?
Listen,
Ever.
I'm telling you, if it's never happened, it's a possibility. It's about to happen.
You know what's funny? You might be right, because 40 been 30'd a couple of times, so she know exactly what it looks like. So shout out to Jazz the rapper. Shout out to Surf. It's Team URL. It's Team Kings. I am just AnR.
It's Slim Rita here. You know the vibes. I really got 42-1.
Yeah.
I just had to get you riled up. Yeah. I got 40 bars, 2-1 over Surf. It's going down. Make sure y'all tune in live at 5 p.m. Eastern on Caffeine. 10-17. Queens versus Kings. Let's get into it.
Watch me get it in, scrape the side, get the extra grams, bring me extra bands, effing in, this my bestest friend, nigga let's begin, Stephen A, I got all the clips, this ESPN.